Hi, I'm just warming up, hitting some shots one-handed, left-handed like this. It's really good for you. It helps your confidence, it helps your tempo and so forth. If you can hit a nice, smooth shot one-handed, you're going to do pretty good when you put the other hand on there. I have two clubs that I use to warm up before tournaments. One's a 9-iron. I hit 3/4 9-irons. The other one is a 3-iron. 3-iron is the hardest club to hit, right? And learned this from Tom Watson, who said he always warms up with a 3-iron. He said, why? He says before a tournament, if you're warming up with a 3-iron, well, what happens is if you hit it really good, that helps your confidence. If you hit it bad, hey, it's a 3-iron. Hi, I'm Bob Kurtz, and welcome to Absolutely Amazing Golf. And we're going to talk especially about confidence. Confidence. That may be the most important tool in a golfer's tool bag. You know, you've played against the guy at your club who's just so cocky. He plays better than he ever should, and you play against him and you stress and you press and you go, fuck, I can beat that guy. But you can't, because his confidence is unshakable. I've got a great story about a PGA Tour Pro winner whose confidence was shaken. His name is Bob Menn. Bob Menn, M-E-N-N-E, out of Massachusetts, went to the University of Miami. He won on the tour. Well, actually, he was in first place twice. He won the Kemper Open in a playoff, and then he lost the American Airlines to an obscure player named Lee Trevino, and he lost it to Lee in a playoff. But I had the opportunity to play with Bob, who played the Champions Tour and then played the European Seniors Tour. We were trying to qualify in Birmingham for the Brunos. It was a Monday qualifier. Bob went out, we're playing together, and he is hitting beautiful shots, making glorious smooth putts, and he shot, get this, he shot a 29 on the front, a 29. We come to the 10th hole, par 5, two-tiered green, bends on the back top of the tiers. He hit, I think, the most beautiful golf shot I have ever seen in my life. He hit a 3-wood that just climbed and climbed. Beautiful draw in there, hit in the middle of the green, kicked up and rolled up this close to the hole. Par 5 in 2, looks like a tap in. He barely made a 5. That's right. He putted, boom, boom. The third putt was about this long, and he barely got it to the hole, and it hung there on the lip and then just fell in. Absolutely amazing. Well, he went on and shot, I think, a 42, 43 on the back, but still qualified. And of course, we signed our cards, didn't say anything. Strangest round I'd ever seen. Fast forward about 10 years later, I'm playing at Coral Gables in a senior event there, and Bob Menn is in the bar. So I walk up to him, I go, hi, Bob. He goes, hi, Kurtz. I said, Bob, I got a question for you. He goes, shoot. I said, do you remember years ago when we were qualifying in Birmingham and you shot a 29 on the front? He goes, oh, yeah, I do remember that. And I go, and then on the 10th hole, you hit a magnificent shot. You've got practically a tap in for an eagle. And it took you 3 putts and you barely made the 3rd putt. And he goes, oh. I said, what in the world happened? He said, well, I was okay after shooting 29 on the front, but then I hit that 3-wood right up next pin. I thought it was going to go in, and I get up there and it's so close. He said, I couldn't breathe. It goes, I was going, what am I going to shoot? You know, he already shot a 29. He's got a tap-in eagle. He said, I couldn't take the putter back. I just tap, tap, tap. And he says, I had nothing. He said, I just tried to finish the round. Amazing story, isn't it? Amazing story what confidence, the total loss of confidence does for even a PGA Tour winner like Bob Min. Bob just recently passed away. Good guy, great golfer, and a wonderful story. Let's talk about confidence and how you restore or just have confidence. One of the best ways, I said it's mental. One of the best ways is to have a go-to thought. Got that? A go-to. Under pressure, you need a go-to thought that's going to enable you to hit a pretty good shot. Not a great shot, not a fabulous shot, not a breathtaking shot. How about settling under pressure to keep your confidence up? A pretty good shot. PGS, think of it that way. And how do you hit a pretty good shot? Well, you got to figure it out yourself, but I'm going to give you a tip that works for me, works for a lot of golfers. The only thought I have under pressure is a steady head. You watch a lot of golfers, their head moves off the ball here, and even worse than moving off the ball, you can get away with that, but moving the head forward on the downswing. So they go like this, and then they go forward. You got no chance from this position, do you? So if you keep your head steady, think of your head as being inside a circle and keeping that circle steady. Now that's a pretty good shot. I moved a little bit off on the takeaway, but I kept my head there. Let's do it again. Okay, focus on your head. That's awful close. That's awful close. Anyway, let's think of that as our go-to shot. If you don't have one, that's a good one. Keep your head steady, and you will begin to overcome all the anxieties, all the problems, all the pressure, and you will begin to play absolutely amazing golf.